This is Kick Legend. Today I'm going to show you some ghost boxing. Welcome to Kick of Legend, where I help you athletize yard per RT fight. Here is Peter Kwon and Ben Von En from MKG North. And they've been working on some ghost boxing with Phil Norman. And, you know, we've been seeing a lot of this recently with boxing, MMA, people with this crazy footwork, stuff that we've had for ages, and we're now being able to package it in a sport format, which is wonderful, bringing it to more people.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just work at a small set that we normally do. So what's going to happen is from this position here, I'm pretty far away. I don't want to start here. This is not a good way to start. You want to be back in here, and we're going to do a step and jab, which is and back like that. The rear foot doesn't really come up. It's just basically going like that. Just zap them so you get them pissed off. Once you get them pissed off from this position here, I'm going to angle off to the side. A lot of times when I go 1, 2 like that from this position here, now I'm going to do a pivot punch that goes right across here like that. And then from this position, I'm going to cut across and hit him right here. Now I'm in the back of him. I'm going to do a putt punch, 1, 2, and then I get out. Okay? Notice this line right here. I don't want to step forward. It's not a step and slide or slide and step, anything like that. But just basically from here, I'm just going to zip it in like that from there. Okay? As soon as I do that, I'm going to come back off in an angle at a 45. I'm going to do a kind of a wide hook like that. I don't want to be in here because I'm going to get hit from this position here. So I want to go right about here like that. And then from this position here, I'm going to pivot right there. And as soon as I pivot, I'm going to cut across like that. Now I'm behind him. Now I'm just going to go pop, 1, 2, and then I'm back out. So again. And back out. So what's going to happen is, like I said before, when I do the jab, I just want to piss him off a little bit so he comes into this line. I want to get out of this line. This is called a no man's land right here. Right here. So I don't want to be here too long. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to touch it and come back. As soon as he comes back this way, bang, I'm going to hit him right here. Now from this position, he's open on this side. Bang, that's going to hit across there now. Now I'm going to cut across right here just to get behind him now. Now I can do whatever I want from this position here.
So we can simulate that a little bit more. You might have seen the videos where Phil Norman's got the mask on, so he's allowing Jake to really just throw it in there. You can kind of back this up and do this a little bit with the focus miss. What I like about it is if you figure out how to hold this, you're going to figure out how to counter this, right? Keep improving your striking. So if he throws this in here, and then he's waiting for that bait, right? Here it is, and then here's the cross, right? And then you're coming around for which one? That one?
Right there.
Right, so now let me follow him, and now it's relative to me, it's just gonna look like punching, right? Right, and that's how I gotta follow him if I wanna track him, right? And then I can start holding on the counter lines. Right, as he comes here, if he holds, there you go, right? And I'm trying to do this cooperatively, so I'm trying to like hold and counter, which is a little bit tough because we haven't worked much together, but trying to find the lines. He's working on his movement, so he's learning his angles, but I'm trying to figure out how this whole thing works, right? So you can do this drill either completely cooperatively, where I'm just the target, right? Right, and that way he gets a view of me. I can follow him halfway and then assume he eventually outflanks me, outguns me. Right, so let's say I keep up with him for this one, but then by now, you know, it's just too new to me, I can't keep up with him. Or I can follow him for the whole thing. Right, he stays in front of me the whole time. So, lots of ways to work the pad holding side of this to give you some awareness of how this is functioning.
Yeah, the tough part about ghost is it's really hard to hold sometimes because he's coming at you at different angles, and so you have to be pretty much very inventive as to how to hold it a lot of times. And Roy's got a really good idea about kind of countering that, the stuff that we do. I think it's a really good idea.
yeah, so make sure you check it out. MKG North, new facility in the greater Minneapolis area. I know he's an old Chinese guy, so you assume he's great at martial arts, but he actually is. So that's like an amazing
Just started.
side benefit. In the meantime, this is Footwork, kick a legend, keep your chin down, elevate your striking.